So in this problem, first we're going to have to do actually a lot of work, so this one might take a while. So let's write in our letters. Let's see, this is our A side. We'll call this your B side. Remember, A and B are this whole entire thing. Okay, from the chart. This is your E, and this is your D, and this is your C. Okay, so we know E and D and C, so we can set up the proportion that says x plus 2 over 4x minus 2, okay, that's the altitude, is in proportion to, once again, the altitude over 3x plus 3. Okay, so in order to figure out the length of FD, we're going to have to first solve for x so that we can figure out what these other lengths happen to be. Okay, so cross multiplying, bear with me now. X plus 2 times 3x plus 3 equals 4x minus 2 times 4x minus 2. So let's see, really quick, like 3x squared plus, there's another 3 and there's another 6, so that's 9x equals, here we have 16x squared. There we have a minus 8, so minus 16x, and then we have a plus 4. So it looks like we got a bunch of squares, so let's get them all on the same side. We'll subtract the 3x squared. We'll minus the 9x, and we'll even minus the 6. So all that stuff is gone. So let's see, 13x squared. Here we have 25x and minus 2. Well, I'm just going to use the guess and check method. 13 only has 2 factors. So one of these is 13x and the other one is just x. Okay, and 2 only has 2 factors also. So let's put the minus 2 here and a plus 1 and see what works. So that means I get, if I were to multiply this out, there's my 13x squared. There's a negative 26x. Here's a positive 1, makes negative 25. Yep. So we have factored it correctly. So that means x is negative 1/13, or x equals 2. So let's throw away the negative. That's not going to help us at all. X equals 2. Fantastic. Yes, that was a lot of quadratics going on there. We got to move over here. Okay, back to here. X equals 2. So let's do this. This is 2 plus 2, which is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. And 4 times 2 is 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. So those are the 3 that we know. Now with that, we're going to have to figure out this entire length here. So that is using E and D and B. So 4 plus 9 over, call that B still, equals B over 9. So 13 over B equals B over 9, cross multiplying, 117 equals B squared. So when I take the square root of that, let me see my calculator. Square root 117 is 10.1817. That's a lot of decimals. Okay, so let's now do some redrawing, shall we? I'm going to rotate this a little bit, see if I can grab my... Nope, my thing is stuck there. Actually, let me see if I can add the picture from a while ago. Nope, can't. So we'll just do the redrawing. Okay, yeah, I told you this takes forever. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. Here's the D. Nope, here's the D up here. This one's D, this one's F. This one down here, we'll call this one A, and this one is C. So we know that D to C is 9, and this one is 6, and this whole entire thing was 10.82. So once again, I can use this to find this one, and then finally we can find this. Okay, lots of work, but it all uses basically the same proportions. So 10.82 over 9 is in proportion to 9 over x. Equals times x equals 81. So we'll do 81 divided by 10.82. And x is 7.5. So if this much is 7.5, I can subtract that from 10.82. That gives me, this is 3.32. I know, it's a lot of work, believe me. If I didn't like you guys so much, I would not be doing this. 3.32 over z is in proportion to z over 7.5. So z squared equals, maybe times that on my calculator, 24.9. And taking the square root of both sides, I'm just going to call that 5. Even though it's really close to 4.99, I'm calling it 5. Okay, so hopefully you follow that. There's a lot of right triangle similarity involved. Wow. Okay, bye.